Yeah, that
And then your DVD was up on the charts. Did well. Okay.
I guess. I don't know what happens. But I'm trying to, ride whatever is going on.
Yeah.
People
Ride
are nice.
the wave.
People are very nice, as I tell you that fucking much. People enjoyed it. It didn't get a lukewarm response. People enjoyed
they liked it.
No.
Yeah, people fucking really dug it.
And we got Pat Cooper coming in at 9. When Patrice entered the studio, I asked him about his Celtics. Like, I'm not all in with the NBA. I can't front. I'm starting to get really interested in the Knicks, obviously, because of the big trade.
Right.
So I think I'm going to be back in for the rest of the year, and then next year I think I'll have a lot more knowledge as far as the NBA goes. With that said, the Celtics made a big trade yesterday that I didn't even understand, and I don't really know.
I would call it a dumb trade. I wouldn't call it a big trade.
And then Danny Ainge was trending all over Twitter yesterday because everyone was outraged, going, "What the fuck is wrong with this guy?" Right? What did they do?
What?
Oh, now you're distracted. What happened?
Oh, it was showing bestsellers. I'm number 1 on.
You didn't know that?
Amazon.com.
Amazon.com and comedy, number 1 DVD.
I think
Elephant
I got
in the Room.
a lot of red savings.
Huh?
Slashes. A lot of slash marks.
Look at all them fucking stars.
And 21 used. What? It just came out.
Used.
So people are watching it and then reselling it.
Motherfucker.
That's horrible.
What's going on?
What assholes.
21 used have sold. The thing's been out 3 days.
What is this
3 days.
used? Let's see the reviews. That's what I need that for my... Used, very good. I don't understand.
Oh, 21 are being sold. I see, okay.
Used?
That's smart if you think about it.
No, it's not. He's probably putting it on his Kaleidoscape and fucking...
Please tell me why this used...
Selling it.
It came out 2 days ago.
Because what their aunt just nailed it.
They put it on their hard drives and shit.
They put it on their Mac or their iPad, right? Well, I guess you could do it.
They upload it to the Pirate Bay and then they return it.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what? It is pirated though.
Yeah.
Already.
Oh yeah.
I mean, pirated like the face is there. The whole thing is like it's there.
Yeah.
That's fucking smart though. You buy it, you upload it to your shit, and then you sell it to get a few bucks back. Sorry, but it's.
That's.
Who you apologizing to me?
It's pretty smart.
I didn't do it yourself where.
Yeah.
I have
you
a
got
multi-billion-dollar conglomerate that has a fucking piracy department. I just took the money.
Yeah.
And
I got you.
and let it. I need more exposure than I need DVD sale monies. I need to fucking exist.
So it's not hurting you in the end.
Get some good product out there.
They want to get their money back. So I mean, I think Comedy Central has a department that makes sure.
Either way, it's number 1. That's awesome for Patrice. But quickly, Patrice, this trade the Celtics made.
What do you want to know about it? It fucking sucks.
Well,
they got rid of Kendrick fucking Perkins, man, and they got rid of Here's who they got rid of. Okay, the main big guys are hurt, and I mean hurt and old. The two O'Neals, okay? So they got rid of Kendrick Perkins, who's just coming back from his knee injury, but he's getting better and better. And then they got rid of this other fucking Russian who was a serviceable young rebounding guy, and they got rid of their backup point guard, Nate Robinson, who's a explosive, and they traded him for a mid-level fucking 4, and Jeff Green. No one lets go of young, threes who going to be a superstar. They're just too valuable. Who lets them go? It's something about Jeff Green that Oklahoma's like, nah, it ain't happening. He's just not a guy he's not a beast. He's just talented. He's a guy that probably wanted to do art, but he was 6'8". Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not doing basketball because he has other things. He probably likes to take
other
pictures
things he'd
and
rather
shit.
do.
Yeah,
but no one's
and he's not
taking him seriously.
So basically, you went from a team that everyone in the league, okay, every single person who does basketball shit says the Celtics were in the top 3 teams to win the championship.
And like you said, they beat the Heat 3 times this year already.
They beat the Heat 3 times.
So why are you making any changes getting later in the season like this?
I was listening to Mike and Mike over here because I can't listen to the show no more because it's Sirius and XM don't come together. So
what do you mean? What do you got?
I got a Sirius radio.
So what? We got to get you the best
They
of
gotta
XM.
hook him up so he could get.
But that's what I'm trying to get is the best of XM, but I don't know how to get it. Like I don't know what
How
to do.
about we ask somebody and they hook Patrice up? Can we have that done?
Like all they have is XM.
Holy
It's
shit.
just. I mean, not X. I'm sorry. It's just
Sirius.
Sirius.
You need the best of XM package.
What is Patrice going to give to us? Oh, maybe coming in and doing the show.
So I don't know
Right.
what's going
Never asked
on.
for a
Usually I
dime.
listen. I can come in here and go. You guys was talking about something earlier.
Yeah, exactly.
So I was listening to Mike and Mike, and basically they was like, well, maybe the Celtics are trending towards what's going on in their division, which is small ball. Like everybody's gonna go to try to challenge the fucking Heat, but the Heat lost to the Celtics 3 times all fucking ready because they have size. They just have bodies that just pound you, and then they also have guys that can score. Like what do they do? No one knows. Nobody who's a professional sports person has come up with a reason why Danny Ainge did this.
They just can't figure it out.
And the arrogance of him not saying, listen, I hear the feedback. I fucked up. Or here's why I did this. But what it seems to me is that he tanked the season. Like he said, we got to get young because we're too old. He doesn't believe that team was going to win, and he's trying to keep the Celtics from being the Cleveland Cavaliers. But who gives a shit? The Celtics didn't win a championship for 23 years, 86. So 2008, 22 years the Celtics went without winning a championship.
Wow.
So they can get one last shot to win and then gut the team for another 22 fucking years.
Right.
All of a sudden we're winners. This is what makes me sick about these fucking Boston teams and Boston fucking arrogance. They were losers. We don't come. Boston does not come from a tradition of many Super Bowls. In the last decade, the Patriots was good. The Sox are good. And now 2 years ago, the Celtics got good again. And the Bruins haven't been good forever. Okay? So cut the fucking shit with the we're winners. You're not fucking winners. I'm from there. You could say that shit to everybody else. We're competitive. I put us in the same category with Philly. Philly's not winners, but they fucking love sports.
Yep.
That's what Boston does. Sports fans. Great. Enjoy the fucking 3 Super Bowls. Why are you placing pressure to win now? Did you forget there's people who were born slaves and died and didn't see the fucking Red Sox ever win? There's people who lived full, healthy lives and died at 90.
And never saw
the fucking Red Sox win shit. Mm-hmm. Same thing with the Patriots. We got beaten every Super Bowl we went in. Destroyed by the 85 Bears. Beat by the Green Bay Packers. We're not a special team. This run with Brady and Belichick, and this is what they're doing. Belichick's doing the same thing. Let's ship out the old gangsters, get these new guys in, and they fucking don't win. Mm-hmm. It's back to normal. Losing is normal for Boston. It's not fucking
right.
Winning is not normal.
Well, your Black Celtics fucked up.
They fucked up.
I mean, because a lot of people would say that the Heat are one of the teams to beat, obviously, and if you're already beating them 3 times, because of
the size,
right? Because the Heat aren't going to Boston and just kind of they're trying really hard to win.
He just basically
they're not just going through the motions when they play the Celtics. Like some of these guys, some of these teams they look at the schedule like, we could go through the motions a little bit for this team or whatever. But when they're playing the Celtic, it's a huge game. It's always televised and all that, and they beat them 3 times.
He gutted the season.
Yeah.
He gutted the season. Seriously.
It's weird.
He just said, fuck the season. Let's build for the future. What future?
I was reading Danny Ainge tweets yesterday because it was trending, and yeah, everyone was trying to figure it out.
Why would
no one had a real answer.
Why would he gut a season to rebuild for a team that hasn't won in 22 years? We have to think right now.
Why else did you get O'Neal? To win now.
Yeah, to have 5.
Granted, he's on the other side of his career, but still, he's got the experience and the huge fucking body. They got him to win now.
Oh, God. He's good for 1 quarter. That's all you need.
Oh, boy.
Is that what it's down to?
Patrice is so wrong. The 2000s were great for Boston sports, and the teams are
That's
still
what I
competitive.
said the last decade. The 2000s is this decade.
He didn't listen to you.
What the fuck you talking? It's 2011. I'm not talking about the decade of 2020.
Kevin
I'm
from
talking about the
Connecticut.
last decade.
Kevin from Connecticut.
Kevin from Connecticut, shut the fuck up. You don't even know what you're talking about. You in Connecticut. You're on the fringe of enjoying New England sports, motherfucker. You're a could-be. You're in the tri-state.
Yeah, he could be a New York fan
You're a
easily.
New York fan. Shut the fuck up.
And people would accept that. That
I'm
Connecticut.
fucking from there. From there. 86 was the last Celtics win.
We'll give you Hartford. Hartford people are Boston fans for the most part. But the rest of Connecticut could go either way, man.
You better get that Whalers back before.
Kevin could be walking around with a Knicks jersey and no one would question
like,
it.
what is he talking about? It's like they won in 2000. They won 3 Super Bowls, okay, which was tremendous.
Huge.
But that one that they beat the fucking the Rams. When they beat the Rams, that was enough for me. The other two was like icing.
Yeah.
The icing. Like, that was amazing that they won. I can't believe I was alive to see the Patriots win. They won in 99 or 2000, one of the two. And they had a great decade, really competitive. No, but you don't forget we stunk. Don't forget that Boston stunk on every level. There's been one, like there was a good Bruins team, but the other teams weren't good. And the Red Sox stunk until this fucking, this prodigy comes in and this Theo Epstein comes in and fucking changes the entire culture. But they had to get a fucking savant. Mm-hmm. Some 10-year-old GM. They had to experiment with shit that, like from the movies. That's a movie thing.
He's right. How old was he?
He's like 20.
He's now a little older. He's been around a while.
He's not old. Put it this way.
He's still not old enough to be.
He is, because I'm getting older. So that means he's the same exact age he was. If I'm 80, he'll only be 40. Like, he's a fucking savant.
He was very young. When
and he won the
over.
fucking 2 World Series, man. Be happy. Do you understand how much the Celtics...
28 when he was hired. Wow.
Do you understand that? That's what we needed.
He's 37
That's some
now.
shit.
Okay.
You know what hiring a 28-year-old fucking general manager is?
That's crazy.
That's somebody went, might as well, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Hey.
We tried everything else.
Might as well.
Kevin from Connecticut's on the line. He wants to defend himself. Kevin, what town in Connecticut? We've never asked you that.
I'm in North Central, but I'm originally from Dorchester, Patrice.
Yeah, but Savin Hill or something. We don't like each other. Don't fucking say we're from the same places. You're probably from fucking D Street Projects or something. White boy couldn't drive through your neighborhood. Go ahead, Quincy.
I told you where I was from. You wouldn't believe me.
Go ahead.
Right behind Dorchester High School.
Yeah, well, you was there when what? You must be old, because you was there before the great Negro migration. Do you know there's synagogues where I live with fucking weeds and shit growing because the Jews just bounced the fuck out of there? Like, I'm trying to fucking tell me about Boston. So you probably know Kevin White or something like that.
When did Whitey bounce?
For the weeds.
What year did Whitey bounce, Patrice?
That's actually my name, Patrice, Kevin White, believe it or not.
He knows Kevin White, the fucking he was like the who was the mayor that was in New York for years? The famous mayor, the Koch.
Ed Koch.
Ed Koch. He was Kevin White was the Koch of fucking Boston. He didn't go nowhere. This guy's older. Kevin from Connecticut is telling his age.
45. I've been down here since we moved out here in 1990. So, I mean, I grew up in Boston, and I'll tell you something about Boston sports, too.
Okay.
The Red Sox are favored to win the East. The Bruins are doing better than they've done in years and years. Philadelphia was just a little bit more powerful last year. They haven't won since '72. That's fine.
Oh, no. Wait a minute, Kevin. Here's my point. My point is not, we're not disagreeing.
All that doesn't matter unless you got the championship.
I'm saying that right now, Boston sports fans are very, very, we're not historically humble. It's like
right now it's like, hey,
we've been
winners.
winning. We've been a winning sports town for 10 years. Mm-hmm. Oh, not even including the Celtics. Don't forget the Celtics. Until they just imported this team, and we won in 2008, and we possibly could have had one in 2010, 11. But don't forget, we stunk until 2000, until we came back from a 3-0 deficit to the Yankees. If the Yankees could have fucking won one game, we'd still stink. Yeah. And we had to do the same thing with Cleveland.
The trend seems to be that you buy these, or you get these superstars, and you win championships. The Celtics did it in 08. Red Sox did this year. And got two really great players to put, everybody the East. Matter of fact, to win the AL.
Because of this Theo Epstein, he changed the idea of the Red Sox. They talk about the Yankees-Red Sox rivalry. It wasn't a rivalry until.
I never mentioned the Yankees.
But I'm saying in terms of.
Oh wow! Then you're not from Boston.
No, I'm talking about in terms of New England sports. If you're going to be a fair person, you got to understand that the Patriots, the Red Sox, the Bruins, and for 22 years the Celtics didn't win.
Why not? We had 6 championships in the 2000s, and we're still.
I'm giving credit for that.
He said in the 2000s.
I'm giving credit for the 2000s that we don't have tradition yet. The Steelers just lost their first Super Bowl yesterday. Like, they win. There's a tradition. The Lakers have a tradition right now. They've been winning since 95 or 2000. What's going on?
That's him on the phone.
Is that Kevin from Connecticut?
Yeah, he's on the phone with you.
He looked like a Boston guy too. Look at him. Goddamn. Arch enemies and shit from fucking Boston. But I'm not disagreeing with you, dude. I'm telling you, let's be happy with and it goes back to Danny Ainge's fuck up. He's thinking of the future, but he shouldn't be. The future's right this second. We should have.
Isn't it good enough that we have these guys like Theo Epstein and Danny Ainge and Cam Neely, doing the right things, making the right moves for the future? I think it is.
I think if you got a team that can win right this second, you go with it. Then you deal with it because you're not promised anything. Look at the Miami Heat; they're just normal. This team was supposed to be a super team, but someone made a point. I think it was Kevin Bouchard. He's a basketball guy. He goes, every single basketball team that ever won was like the Miami Heat. They had 3 superstars. Every team.
I heard that argument the other day.
Yeah, it's like this is not new. It's like it's not a new thing to have 3 superstars because people want to win now. Jordan didn't win till 8 years in. You think that was a plan? Like he wanted to win now. People want to win a championship, man. And the Celtics had a chance, and now they don't because they got rid of their youngest, best defending big man. They just gutted their team, man. I think it was a stupid move, but hindsight's 20/20. Maybe Danny Ainge is a genius and nobody fucking knows about it. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
All right.
Perkins' knees are shit. They're shit. He's done.
Fuck.
All right, Kev. Thank you, sir.
I'm upset.
There it goes.
I'm upset with this. I'm upset with this deal, man.
With obviously.
I'm upset with it, man.
Obviously.
I'm not happy with it, man.
So
I couldn't believe they did that. Not for who they got. What did they do? What did they do? Knicks did what they had to do. I would have mortgaged the entire future to get Carmelo and what's his name on the same team, man. Amari. That was a great move.
I was talking about the Knicks trade with somebody, and they're saying that Chauncey doesn't want to be in New York. Is that true?
Chauncey's he's from Denver. His whole family's in Denver.
So he's really bummed
it's
at
a
this
home
trade.
Thing, yeah.
He's not excited like Carmelo.
No, because this is business for Chauncey. He's not all flipped out. And I'm not sure
he's a great
Carmelo's
player,
like
man.
all that tripped out. This is pros. One thing.
Why wouldn't they want to be in New York?
Well, look
playing at the Garden.
The guy that got with the jersey, his was missing out of basketball right now. And I guess somebody can say that about anything, when you hear people complain. But the happy to be there thing.
Oh yeah,
it's just gone.
Bullshit.
It's like you think about like you dream to play in the NBA, but it's almost like some of these guys are anointed at an early age, man. That they're gonna be playing in the NBA. And that whole thing of like, I don't want to play there. It's like, oh shit.
Really?
Like it's like Carmelo, to me, he's a scoring machine anyway, but I'm not too sure I think he just wanted to bounce out of Denver. And there's a lot of speculation that it was because his wife didn't like Denver. So he's just like, all right, bitch.
She's a big star too.
She's not a big star, but
she's the MTV broad.
I get okay. She's a big star.
Which one?
I guess Lala Vasquez.
She does a lot of the reunion shows.
Yeah, right.
She's the Lala.
But
God.
Lala.
The word is that she wanted to move, but they got this coming home thing. But I think Carmelo's probably a LA guy, and I think he's a second guy. I think he's good here because I think Carmelo has the one talent, the number one guy talent. But I think Amari has a number one guy attitude. He's a beast. And I mean, look, man, I would have traded to get him.
And Chauncey's just going with
Chauncey might. He's older. He wants to.
No, he's got a couple of years left in him.
He doesn't want to shit around. He wants to probably be backup too at this point. Like he wants to probably play 20 minutes, and then have another guy play the rest. He's just old and his family's from Denver. He loves Colorado. Mm-hmm. He went to Colorado. He fucking wanted to get traded to Denver. He was very happy there. I think he likes George Karl because George Karl's a old-time coach who lets him. He coaches through like he's a point guard that is a coaches on the floor. He's an old school player, but now, he's with D'Antoni. He doesn't preach anything. He runs.
Right.
Then Chauncey's 40.
Then the Nets got this guy, and he's already saying, "I don't want to be here."
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Holding up the Nets jersey, but he's saying, "I don't know if I want to be a Net."
This fucking gangster Mozgov.
Yeah. The Russian guy.
He's gonna try to fucking gangster his way through the
Russian mobster.
Yeah, I mean,
he's a billionaire.
A billionaire
with
mobster.
No personality.
A billionaire Russian. Let me not say he's a mobster, but a billionaire Russian.
That doesn't even know basketball.
Who lived in Russia.
Right.
Yeah.
And survived. He's some kind of dangerous guy. So he's just like.
He still lives in Russia. He still loves it.
Like some billionaire
he could be
Russian.
anywhere.
How do they make that money?
Come on, man.
And he doesn't. He has
speculation. I don't know. I'm sorry, guy.
He has no personality to him. He's a weird dude.
It's just and he just buys people. But this guy's going to be gone next year.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be there.
He's another
hilarious.
One that gutted his team.
Basketball's fucked up.
I don't want to play here. Well, where do you want to play, motherfucker? Right?
Yeah, really. Tell us.
Like, what's your dream team, my friend? These guys are like, but I'm telling you, these old white dudes, man. There's one thing. People don't. That's what Boston helped me out with.
We got Stryker. He's a Denver guy, Colorado guy. Stryker.
Hey, morning, boys.
Morning.
Hey, number one, Patrice, we need to get you back out here to the comedy clubs, man. I saw you once and you were great. I'd love to get you back out here.
I like Denver improv, man. Beautiful room.
Have you retired again? Where are you at? You were retired for 3 weeks. You came back out of retirement.
I was praying that the elephant in the room put me retired again. But it remains to be seen. It's only a week.
Back in retirement, yeah. Nice.
I'm just hoping it gets me a fan, puts me in a few movies, and I can't say, sir. I like to come back to Denver. I had a great time in Denver, though. I really did.
I was the show where you were hitting on that.
You like Colorado, right?
No.
You don't like Colorado? I thought you liked it when you used to go out there every once in a while.
I hated Colorado.
I thought you liked it.
I had to go out there.
No, I understand why you went, but...
it was fucking freezing. It sucked.
Didn't we talk about...
There's nothing to do. The bars close early.
Didn't you talk about, like, the type of house you could get out there? I thought you kind of...
Oh, no, I was like, I look at a lot of shitholes and think, the price of a house.
I got confused. I thought you actually
I could get a castle in a lot of those places, but, you get... Where you
I think that
for.
helped with Carmelo too, man. I think a young soldier, you just wake up and just the mountains and it's just like, man.
Yeah.
I love waking up in the fucking city, dude.
There's too much.
Garbage trucks don't bother me, man. You just like
no. I don't mind the car horns and the sirens and shit.
But I like Colorado though. I enjoy Colorado. I will say it's one of my favorite places, but I don't know.
I'd like to check it out someday. What do you got, Stryker?
Vacation, but
hey, Patrice is right. Lala Vasquez, or Velasquez, whatever the hell her fucking name is, she had the final say on this whole trade deal with Carmelo, because there was talks of like 3 different cities him going to, and every time it was like, no. The only one she was interested in was coming back to New York.
God, her pussy must be magical.
I don't know. But,
why is he following her?
He's a young guy,
magic pussy.
He's got to play in the end.
But she muscled him too. This is speculation, though. This is from black websites. It's like she muscled him. She had a kid, and she's like, I want to get married, and the whole
she didn't look like that on MTV.
Oh, she's like,
I heard she run the show, but
I bet her head gets going back and forth when she talks to him. I ain't living in no motherfucking.
Yeah, I mean, she's a star too. She wants to go out there, and he probably just doesn't want to hear it. You know what I mean? He just wasn't because he wasn't married. They had a kid together. She was a baby's mama for a while. And then she put the foot on his neck, and he's like, "Okay, we'll get married." Then they had a reality show about her marriage, preparing for the wedding on VH1. Now they got another reality show set up, and I think it was set up before they fucking even came to New York. That's the word.
What Chauncey is, even he was surprised when they started talking about him being traded. He's like, what the fuck?
Chauncey's a Denver guy.
I had no idea until
Chauncey
right now.
is a Colorado dude, man.
I had no clue.
He left Detroit, and got a chance to come to Denver. Now they gutting Denver. George Karl's probably not going to last long. He's kind of sick. He's probably getting tired. He's looking tired. And, he's coaching all these fucking gangsters in Denver. Fucking.
That's got to suck for an old white coach.
I mean, to coach gangsters. He's coaching gangsters, man.
Because we were joking yesterday. George Karl's been around since the poor black guys.
The ABA, man.
Where they had to wear their tiny little white shorts and behave, and now they're all gangstered up with the neck tattoos. George Karl must be like, what? Where the fuck am I?
What's the white guy's name? The Birdman? He fucking has the most egregious tattoos I've ever seen. Like
which guy, man?
A Birdman.
And I forget his name too.
Chris
the Birdman Young.
Dude, his tattoos are just.
Let me see this guy.
It's just not right.
No.
Go to the newest one, dude.
What do you mean the newest one?
He got one that's Birdman Anderson. His name is Chris Anderson. That's what you got to put.
Mr. Anderson.
Please, just have patience to see this guy's tattoo.
It's Friday. We don't give a fuck.
Watch this guy's tattoo. His new tattoo.
He looks like he should be in prison.
Where's his new tattoo?
Birdman Anderson. It's on his neck. He has a new tattoo. It's a. Look at this guy's tattoo. Look at this shit.
No way.
Look at this shit.
It's a colorful thing.
It looks wonderful, though, because it's white skin. White skin is great for tattoos, but look how dumb he is.
But he made himself look like he's wearing a turtleneck all the time.
Yes,
that looks uncomfortable.
It fucking took away his chin.
Right.
It's
a huge tattoo that says free.
He looks off. It looks like he's in a neck brace.
Why the fuck would you do that? Are we getting too old to understand this shit?
No, you're not.
We have to be getting too old because the neck tattoo is all the rage. Like
he really looks like he's in a trauma collar.
Yes.
No one's thinking this tells you no one thinks about living to a certain age. Like you could just
how the fuck do you do that?
Damn.
It's insane.
And what does the other side
Free
say?
Bird.
He has free
bird tattooed on his neck.
And here's the thing. Can I say Chris Anderson? Chris Anderson is really just above a journeyman player.
Really?
So it's not like he's a super duper player where you can fuck your whole life up with tattoos and you'll be straight for the rest of your life.
Right. He might have to actually sell cars at some point.
He might have to go, hello, welcome to fucking Freebird coffee shop.
Freebird Motors.
Yeah, like, what is wrong with him?
That's crazy. I thought it would be a little thing. That's huge.
I'm really going to put my neck out for you.
That's what he used to look like?
Selling you this Toyota.
Before the neck tattoos?
What the fuck is that with it?
But he had
wings on his
bounced out he was a crazy kid. And George Karl he's just got these. But the Knicks players he got,
biceps.
Gallinari looked okay. Wilson Chandler looked okay last night. And Felton. They might have a better team situation in Denver now. Maybe not the superstar.
Yeah, we'll see.
But they looked okay. They looked okay. They blew the Celtics.